Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are diving into something super important, that is how web browsers work and how to secure them from common internet vulnerabilities. So whether you use Chrome or Safari or Internet Explorer, this one is for you. So let's get started. So what actually is a web browser? So a web browser is basically our window to the internet. It helps us access websites, videos, and almost everything online. So now each browser works using something called the layout engine. For example, Internet Explorer uses the ActiveX technology, and Safari and Chrome use WebKit. And Chromium, the open source project behind Chrome, uses the V8 JavaScript engine, which makes web pages run super fast. So browsers like Opera and even the old Netscape Navigator that have also helped shape what the internet looks like today. So let's talk about the technologies that make websites interactive. First one is the JavaScript. It is also called the ECMA script. It is what brings websites to life. Animations, buttons, pop-ups, all that magic. Okay? VB script is Microsoft's own scripting language. Kind of like JavaScript, but not widely used anymore. Java applets used to run small programs inside browsers using the JVM or the Java Virtual Machine, but today they are mostly outdated and can even create security risks. To handle such risks, browsers use a sandbox, that is a protected space where untested programs can run safely. Plugins extend browser features, but they only work inside the browser. And Adobe Flash, once everywhere, it had lots of flaws like buffer overflow, which could crash systems or allow hackers in. So now let's look at what actually makes browsers vulnerable. First one is the ActiveX exploits. Attackers can misuse these controls, especially in Internet Explorer. Buffer overflow happens when a program writes too much data to memory and causes it to crash or leak information. Cross-site scripting is when attackers inject malicious code into trusted websites. Then we have the cross-domain attacks. It is like leading unsafe scripts from other websites, and it is quite risky. Then there is detection evasion, where hackers use scripts to hide their activity. So yeah, our browsers face a lot more danger than we realize. Cookies are small files websites store on your device to remember things like your login or preferences. There are two main types of cookies. One is the session cookies. They disappear when you close the browser. And then we have the persistent cookies. They stay even after you shut down until their expiry date. So they are useful, but they can also be used to track users. So it is good to clear them once in a while. Now let's talk about the internet protocols and data sharing. A few important internet technologies to know. Internet Relay Chat or IRC. It is used for group communication. Then we have the BitTorrent, a peer-to-peer file sharing system for large files. Then we have the WebFeed or the WebFit that delivers frequently updated content like news or blogs automatically. Now let's talk about how to secure your browser. First, turn off or limit ActiveX, Java, and Flash unless you really need them. Keep your browser up to date. Updates patch known vulnerabilities. Use browsers that have sandboxing and strong built-in protection. And do not install random plugins or extensions. Always clear cookies and cache regularly to keep your data safe. So that is it for today's video on securing web browsers. And if you learned something new, Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And that was all from me. Thank you so much.